Hi, guys. Hello. Good evening. Good night. I wish I could say good morning, but it's not morning yet. And I am doing this. Oh, I always got to show my shirts. See my shirt? Woo, woo, woo. Up closer and further back. Oh, that's my Grip It Gets a Kidney shirt. I got so many shirts within of my books and within of my shows, different kind and time. Before I get started on talking about grants and scholarship for people with disabilities and grants and scholarship for people in general, grants and scholarship for women. Okay, and they're all types. And I hope we can get through this. Okay, I wanted to thank Ben. Ben is from American Kidney Fund, and he sent me some goodies because I wanted to give some information out to the public and some giveaways and stuff like that, and what have you. And I also was able to take something I wanted to take for a long time, which is to be a kidney coach, a kidney health coach. All right. Now, even though I've read and studied and I even have a degree, I still learned something from doing that. It's free if you go on their website, okay? If you go online or look on my Facebook page or just their page, the American Kidney Fund, AKF, okay? And you can be able to take, it take about maybe roughly 2 hours to take it. You know, there are four modules. They were excellent. They were good. Some of it was easy. Some of it was simple. Some of it made you scratch your head. And some of it made you learn and know something you might have never known before. Okay? So you may know, but there's always more to know and more to grow. How about that? Okay? So let me show you what he sent me. I didn't bring the box over here, it's over there by my walker and my cane. One of the things is that not cute? American Kidney Fund, and it says fighting on all fronts. Is that adorable or not? Okay. Oh, thank you, Ben. Okay. If you guys haven't put in to go to Washington, to Capitol Hill, you need to go on or try to go on the National Kidney Foundation, dialysis patient citizens. A lot of the kidney groups are having applications. They're taking applications so they can take a person with a kidney disease, a person with a transplant. You know, usually I know they usually take maybe two people per state or what have you, but go and find out and read up more. I only got a chance to go one time, hoping to be picked again. You know what I mean? So I did put in for it. Okay? So remember, end stage renal disease, ESRD network is always nice to belong to. iPro. There's so many out there. Polycystic Kidney Disease Foundation. They have one in every city and country, and these people have chapters. And UNOS, okay? AKF, NKF, all of them are out there, and it is National Kidney Month. So learn something about your kidneys that you know or didn't know already, and pass it on and teach somebody else. Each one, teach one, each one, reach one. Okay? This is the pen he gave me. Isn't that cute? Got some pins and what have you. And this is this not a cute bag? Ah, see that? They really talking about all of this different stuff. The 19th annual golf classic. All right, this opens and closes. You can wear this on your back, and your phone and what have you can fit right here. Isn't that not nice? Oh, I dig it. I adore it. I'm putting it behind me because I have nothing over here like a desk or nothing. I have everything on my table here and things on my lap. So anyway, we're going to get into this, and I hope you write something down or listen because it's hard to sit here and quote www and all of that to you and HH slash hyphen and all of that. So I'm going to tell you the name of the foundation or the name of the scholarship so you can take it from there. Some of them have deadlines. Most of them have deadlines and times. Some of them you can, try every year. Some are in different states. I saw what Omaha, Utah, all kind of states, and you got some around the state, the United States. All the different countries. All you gotta do is put your hat in and try for that scholarship for school. They got all kind of types, for whatever major that you may be dealing with or have, or capacity that you work in. All right. And I hope the youth, the high school students, and the young students, and the mature is listening to this. All right. Tell your children, your grandchildren, your neighbors, and stuff. Okay. I reached out to Kelly Collins from the National Kidney Foundation. We worked together for a long time. And she gave me a lady named um, Cheryl Aguilar. I can't read with these glasses, but I didn't want to wear the same glasses for the show. I hope that's not vain. No, I'm just kidding. I can never be vain. But anywho, okay. So one of the resources and sources, because some of these are foundations and sources and associations. So check it out. Transplant Recipient International Organization. So look up that Transplant Recipient International Organization. Then you have another one called Through the Looking Glass. Okay, I had clicked on that one more than one time myself. I don't know if this one's still out, but it's down here, and it was called the Culpepper's Exhume Scholarship. Okay, and you got the Carol Wilson Dialysis Patient Scholarship. Okay, some of them will tell you where you could get it or where it's at. I have more than one here, so let me flip things over, move things along. Okay, got my yellow paper. See my scribbles? Okay, and I got my stuff that I have to print out for you guys. Woo! But anywho, okay, in this case, all right, Emma Akmotos. Some of the people know a lot of things, and they give these information to patients that they deal with or they know from Medicare, people from the different kidney and transplant places and spots, and different schools and colleges and places of medicine. They all have scholarships for different reasons. Okay. All right, we're going to start with this one here, scholarship sources. AAKP, all right, AAKP. Child, I wish I can go in there and get them glasses. Sometimes I can read better even without them. AAKP, Cisneros Patient Education and Activity Scholarship Program. Okay, that's one. American Association of Health and Disabilities. That's another. They all sound good. Okay. I was clicking and clicking all day. I wanted to click and maybe get a phone number for you or a person, a name or a contact person. It didn't seem to work like that. And it became a lot of work because, like, I don't know, one of them I did with what is it? For women. Scholarships for women. Oh my goodness. That thing must have had 50 pages come out. And I didn't know how to make it stop. How about that? Child, I tell you. Okay, Buckfire Law. So you put that in the browser, Buckfire Law. Carolyn Wilson Dialysis Patient Scholarship Program. I know I had that same one on that paper. Said I wasn't going to read it twice, but I did. Okay, and the David Nelson Jr. Memorial Fund Scholarship. All right. When you look at this or play it back, push it further back. I will try to put some in the comments later or so. I forgot to call Accessoride and I don't have a ride to work. So I may have to take two buses there and two buses back. That's going to be a challenge. I have not been on a bus in a very long time. And, stairs and stuff bother me. It's raining cats and dogs in New York out here. So, some of that is on my mind too. But y'all are on my mind and I care. Yes, I do. Sharing is caring. Okay, now, All right, the dialysis scholarship fund, the dialysis, the dialysis scholarship fund, and then they got without the dialysis scholarship fund. Okay, and then you got disabled person. So you put that in, and it'll give you information as well. Georgia Transplant Foundation. Mm, okay, improving renal outcomes collaboratives. All right, the Kim and the Harold Louise Family Foundation. Okay, y'all got that? Law offices of what? Of Coates and Todd. Wow, that's different. Well, if it's going to give you money or help, hey, dig into it. National Kidney Foundation of Michigan, MI only. So some of them, if you don't live in Michigan, don't apply. Okay. NKF of Utah and Idaho. Okay. Only. Remember the only, that's the key word. Patient Advocate Foundation. Okay. So you got Patient Advocate Foundation. You got Peter and Bruce Bistrup, BIDSTRUP Memorial Scholarship. Some of these are hard to pronounce. But sometimes when you do a couple of the words, the whole thing will come up. So that's a good thing about Googling or going on the internet to look deeper and research the scholarship that you want and looking for. Some of them have particular things about each. And I'll go into that when I get to my other page. The Pew Scholarship, MI only. Okay. Richie's Spirit Foundation, scholarships.com. So you could go to that website, scholarships.com. Okay, Scholarships America. All right, and scholarships again for women. I learned that they have scholarship for so many different things, for different minorities, for different people. One I saw that single mothers, you know what I mean? And it had there's different things about different stuff. Hispanic, if you are African American, black, they had something for everybody. Nobody didn't have to feel left out. That kind of thing was going on, seemed like. Okay, let me see here. Put this here, and we're going to go with that. My other yellow page there. I love my clipboard, but I didn't want to flip it without that. Let me see. Oh, I talked about the kidney coach. I have it written in that corner. Okay, the AARP Foundation for Women Scholarship. All right. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is another. Women of the Evangelistic Lutheran Church of America. All right. So even though that's part of what it's called, in parentheses, I have the Schindler Leadership Scholarship for Women Faculty. Okay. Some of them have to deal with faith and religion and God and church. All right. And some of them are medical. And some of them have to do with arts and your gifts and your talents. So, everybody can apply, whether it's a man, a woman, or a child, your parents. Okay. American Medical Women Association. Okay. The Medical Women Women Association, and medical education scholarship. So you can put both of those in. A lot of times it have two names or one name. One thing is the foundation or the association, and the other thing is the scholarship under it. But if you're on their website, you would be able to, go in different parts to see what they offer, what they have, what's updated, what's current. So dig and look. All right. I want to give you something. The Association for Women uh, Geoscientists. That's what it says, geoscientists. All right. The Education Foundation for Women in Accounting. Years ago, I went to school for accounting. I love math. I was pretty good in math. I love English as well, and biology. Woo wee! I used to just love that up in high school. The Educational Foundation for Women of Accounting. I'll mention that again, and Royal Neighbors of America. Okay, Making a Difference Scholarship. They call that. So it's Royal Neighbors of America, and the scholarship is called Making a Difference Scholarship. Okay, let me see. Others. Okay, I got that. Zinc Incorporated. ZINCH Incorporated. Okay. They have a weekly 3 sentence essay scholarship. So a weekly 3 sentence. That's what they do. It's 3 sentences that you have to put down, and you do it weekly. And there's a scholarship for that. Hey, come on now. Come on, scholars. Okay, World Studio Foundation, the AIGA scholarship. All right, World Studio Foundation. All right, that deal with your arts, your gifts, and your talents. Okay, you got Women in Aviation International, Women in Aviation International, Women ACM Association for the Computer Machinery. Mm, wow, that's cool. So if you into, I guess, astronauts and things like that, and aviation and what have you, and even fixing computers and dealing with computers and knowing computers, that the AI people. All right. So hey, you know who you are out there. I know those computer people that know so much. When you get stuck, even in your company or in your business, you always got that help or that person that knows a lot and bails you out and assists you. And you got a scholarship for everything. Okay. Let me see. I said that one. American Academy of Chefs. They have an American Academy of Chefs program and program scholarships. So if you're a great cook, a good cook, or want to be a good or great cook, or study cooking, this is your chance. This is your thing. All right. And this is something you can try. This is something you could do. Okay. They have trainings for this as well. They have programs for this. I was talking to the young people yesterday because I had a whole list of resources just for the young and the youth that maybe want a job, or maybe have a child, or want to deal with mental health, or want to deal with help with drugs, or all kind of things for training, things to continue school, go back to school, or train, or if it's not a college thing, it's just something to help and educate yourself. You know what I mean? Resources to help with your rent, disability or not. You don't have to have a disability to get help, but I wanted you to be able to have it on both sides. So if the person had it or not, I wanted them to be able to tune in or give this to somebody else. American Academy of Chefs. And then we had the Brookhaven Women in Science. So if you got a head for science, oh, there's your scholarship right there. There's nothing wrong with applying for more than one scholarship. In college, I applied for more than one. And a lot of times back in the day, they had the BOG, they had the Pell grants and stuff like that. And I was able to get that. They only give you a certain amount of them a year. So I don't even know if they still have that or they call it something else nowadays. But they have all kind of unions. I know when I worked with Catholic Charities and I was a social worker, family work and stuff with them, I they paid for 9 credits. So look into your union as well. Ask your job and ask your college, because some of the college have their own scholarships and grants and stuff for you to be help you to pay for your schooling. Okay, yeah. I remember I made a deal with the school to give them $50 a month. It took me maybe 3 years or so to pay them back, but maybe longer. But I know it was $50 a month because that was doable at the time. I've been a waitress, a security guard. I worked in the factory. I had all kind of jobs. You hear me? And sometimes I guess when I retire, maybe something will pay off with that between my acting, my singing, and my writing, and my health campaign manager job. God knows all things, and He does all things well. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay. Uh, Renat, Renate W. Chasman Scholarship. The Renat W. Chessman Scholarship is for that Brookhaven Women in Science. That's what that scholarship is under. Okay, and this is what the catch for that is. They want you, if you are returning to school after a break in your education. So, like, I remember I went and I kept going and going and going and going, and I needed like time. And I took I think one semester off, and I went back. You know what I mean? I wanted to keep going, but they promised me one degree and gave me something, a degree that I had to accept. And that like we said, this is what it's supposed to be, and it didn't work out like that. So I went back and I took that degree, and I said, we'll figure something else out, either go back, do something else, or, even though you have years of experience, and some colleges count that. Years of experience. Sometimes they'll have you write a paper, and that's 6 credits for writing that paper if you know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? So and it's towards the degree that you're going for. Yeah, it will help. Empire State College is very helpful with that. There were so many colleges, and then they changed the Excelsior College was one. I think they changed the name of Excelsior or something like that. But Empire State College was good at that. All right, so that's going to be helpful for you and to you. Okay, I don't think I have anything else, but get into those grants and scholarship. If you have a advisor, you know what I mean. What was that they used to give us? We had yeah, I had Miss Tuffalo was my advisor in high school. The one that help you to plan if you're going to college and where your life is going, to help you guide yourself. Besides your parents and your family and stuff like that, so you may have an idea yourself. Now, even if everything don't always work or go your way, you have to have another plan or a backup. Some people do a major and a minor. You know what I mean? And acting and writing and all of that was one of my things. But I remember when I first went to college, I was going for architecture. I've never got to be in architecture. Even my husband was going for that. And we both end up in the social service field, helping people, counseling people. My husband was dealing with drug counseling and all kinds of things like that. And he helped people with jobs all the time. You know what I mean? I forgot that position he had, but he helped people with jobs all the time, working for FEGs and with FEGs and what have you. And he had so many things, and we had so much in common with that. It just life can be lifing, and sometimes it takes different turns and curves. So you got to be ready for that. You know what I mean? Some people go to trade school. You know what I mean? Some people go to a training program. Some of them go where the job give them on the job training or on the job credits. They got schools that give you both while you're learning at the same time you're getting college credits. Look into those things. Anything to help you to keep on going and to make it in this world and make it in this life and to feed yourself and feed your family. Whether you're a man or woman, a boy or a girl, a child, we all deserve help. We all deserve encouragement and direction. V for victory and do your thing. All right, stay safe, healthy, strong, well, and encouraged and blessed. And remember, Lisa loves you. She cares about you. She's thinking about you, praying for you, Pray for me too. And keep that brain good. Keep that smarts good. Get your rest and sleep. Get with your doctors. Be healthy. Health is wealth. Sharing is caring. Take care of your kidneys and they will take care of you. Like ours is not a death sentence, it's a life sentence. So get with your team of doctors and work with them and know your family history. Continue to be smart because I know you're great and I'm proud of you already. Thank you for this time and space. You got a thumbs up? I give you two. How about that? Thank you.